Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we are getting into a new chapter. Yes, finally. Feels like we've been waiting like 2 weeks, but finally. And we also have an event, Constant Vigilance, which I really like the outfit. I feel like this outfit kind of goes as it matches with my favorite attire, which is this. It's just like another version, maybe a less smart version. And I have unlocked the super stylish hair for, look how, this is me when I've got a brand new haircut. So I'm gonna save that for a time when I have a brand new haircut. And I have a huge dilemma along with this in that, where's my real hair? That's my hair. I have a huge dilemma of, I achieved full marks for the last class, whatever it was, event, and I got, look down below, wait, I have to go to my Blimpie. Wait, tell me how many books I've got. There, 33 books, which means I can buy a dragon. I could buy a freaking dragon, which feels pretty powerful. I could actually purchase a dragon, and I don't know whether to purchase a dragon. Sorry, I'm sorry, just lift him out of it. I feel like I want to hold out for another dragon. I like the Welsh Green Dragon, but I don't love the Welsh Green Dragon. And if there's a Hungarian Horntail or a blue snout, shorted snout, I can't remember what it's called. That one that is in the lake with here, Blimpie's leveling up. Here, Swedish short snout. Yes. Where did the blue come from? Oh, because it in the book it is blue. So, what do you guys think? Hold out for it or just go for it? Go for it, Shiny. Buy yourself a brand new dragon. Charlie would be so jealous and happy, but I wouldn't let him see it just to tease him. Just to tease him. But we have an amazing chapter. 23 to get into. 8 parts. So, bringing us big parts. Gem City, which we need, because look, we're coming close to the end of this year. I think they're just going to add on more chapters. This year's never going to end. But meet with Penny to brew a wit sharpening potion with Penny. Are we increasing our wit to deal with Peeves? I'm pretty done with pranking. I've got one more prank left in my arsenal, and any more than that, it's just been too much tomfoolery. Hey Penny, how you doing? I brought my cauldron and ingredients, just like you asked. Thank you, Penny. I knew I could count on you. So, what's emergency requires lots of wit sharpening potion? Oh, well, Peeves says I need to create a masterpiece to secure a masterpiece. You'll have to explain while we brew. Okay, so what he means by that is he wants me to create an amazing prank. Who has time to study for the owls when there's chaos to cause? Yeah, not me. I don't think I suppose I've done my classes. You'll be brilliant at stirring up trouble. Don't know whether that's a compliment. Let's brew enough wit sharpening potion for our friends as well. I want to help you break the portrait curse and save Beatrice, not shave Beatrice. She doesn't want us to shave her sister. Potions are my speciality. Chaos can be yours. I'd rather it be like Fantastic Beasts. I've been asked to create ultimate chaos. Ultimate chaos. It's going to be a masterpiece. Right. Let's do this. So we can use this to hopefully help us think more clearly. Right? 1 part done. 1 out of 8. It's a big one. Which is what I want. I'm slowly getting sick of the events. Not because the events are boring per se, but because I like how the potions look. It looks really cool. But because I just really want to finish this year. Finished. This is my largest brew of wit sharpening potion yet. What are you hoping the potion will help you do? Plot brilliant mischief or outsmart Peeves? It's purely to outsmart. I want to trick Peeves into giving me the vault portrait. I wish creating chaos wasn't the only way to break the portrait curse, though. Did I mention Peeves gave me a portrait of himself? Painted it himself, apparently. Sounds dreadful. It's the vault portrait that you need. Duh. Yeah, I know. The Peeves portrait won't be opening any curse vault. Or will it? No, it probably won't be. So what next? What will you do with all this witch sharpening potion? Well, I'll bring it to the Hogshead Inn and share it with the best troublemakers I know, Tonks and Tulip. And Tonks and Tulip. Tulip, Jay, and me can't wait. Wait, Jay, can't wait to hear what you're plotting. Let's go to the Hogshead Inn now. Well, Jay is... I'd rather have Tulip. But, okay. I suppose he can help us acquire rare items, maybe. Right. Oh.
Oh, where you sit?
Well, I'm not sitting anywhere near you. The sawdust gives the place character, does it? This establishment is no joke. Oh, I got kicked out of Mrs. Madame Resmerta's house. She didn't like me hanging around. Yeah, I understand why. Crikey, this place is kind of dodgy, isn't it? Yes, Julep is here. Will that be a problem? Actually, I feel quite at home. Yeah, you would. Do you have to check the chair before you take a seat at home? It's only a little sawdust. Tulip, it brushes right off your clothes. Yes, I know. I just don't understand why we're meeting here, Shiny. Well, because the Hogshead Inn is the place that draws trouble. And I've invited you here to talk about causing trouble. Causing trouble? Alright, now I'm all in. Yeah, you would be. Peeves is demanding a mischief masterpiece, an epic spectacle that grabs the attention of the whole school. If I deliver, he'll give me a portrait that will help us to find the next cursed vault and break the portrait curse. A mischief masterpiece? But you already set fire to Filch's coat in the courtyard, and all that stuff that I did in that subquest, and you were behind that wild food fight in the kitchens. What about the tub full of frogs at the prefect's bathroom? You made it happen. Yeah, and Peeves helped you prank Rita Skeeter. He should know you're a pro at making mischief. Yeah, and I should know better than to just keep on pranking people. Right, you have a fine jester's cap to prove you're the best prankster at Hogwarts. I do now, which I'm never wearing. You should wear it more often. It's quite flattering. No. You think that wearing the cap would at least remind Peeves that I've already proven myself. But no. Fortunately, Peeves wants an even bigger stunt. You three know more about causing chaos than anyone. Will you help me come up with ideas? I can't think of anything I'd rather do, Shiny. Thank you. Shall we order a round of butterbeers before we get started? Are you going to order it, or are you going to steal it, Jay? Sorry. Not if the glasses here are as dirty as the chairs. Yeah, they probably are. I brought something else for us to drink. Witch sharpening potion. Courtesy of Penny. Pass the bottle around if you like, and let's brainstorm. Well, we've got 3 bottles, so we don't need to pass it around. We can just... 2 people can pass it. Oh. No. Sorry, Madame Resmerta. I felt compelled to come to your inn. Right. Brainstorm mischief ideas. Hello, Aberforth. You can't bring your own drinks in here. Sorry, it's not a potion. I've come up with a few clever ways to dodge detention. Not going to be helpful. Brainstorming pranks? Brilliant. You want my help? I could have some of that potion. No. Oh, just trying to make friends. The witch sharpening potion is me reciting facts from my charms textbook. My wits aren't sharp enough. Pass the potion. Magic and pranks. Should we try to do both? No. Yes. Look, I bet if I try and buy gems, it's going to be like, oh, loading. Oh, it worked the first time. Oh my god, Gem City fixed it. Or it's just a one chance where it actually worked and I got to buy gems. Nice. I'm going to say they fixed it. Thank you, Gem City. What's detention like? I sense we might all end up there together. Probably. Perhaps we should let loose all the Kettleburn's magical creatures. No, I feel like it's just going to get him in more trouble. What about Toad prank? I volunteered Dennis. No, not big enough. Wait, is that something at the top? I thought there was something, a weird golden cat. It was a lamp. I don't know why it'd be a golden cat. No, it does look like a lamp. Yeah. So, what if we cause chaos indoors and outdoors at the same time? Okay. So a multi-directionally planned prank could work. Perhaps Peas wants to see some monumental magic. Are we going to be doing something with a monument? I can't think of any monuments. Collect. Right. My mind is full, but my stomach is empty. Let's stop brainstorming for a spell and order some food. I hope everyone brought clean cutlery. Yeah, because everybody does that. What's got into you, Tulip? I can love trouble and still not like the Hogshead Inn. I'm sure I'm not the only fan of the clean cutlery here. A fan of clean cutlery. There's no clean cutlery here. I never leave home without a cake fork. Wait a minute. That's brilliant. I know. You never know when you'll come across a cake. No, what's brilliant is what Tonk said earlier. Let's stop brainstorming for a spell. What's brilliant about saying for a spell? No, the spell. What if we invent an original magic spell? Oh, I like that. We could use the spell to create a kind of chaos that will impress Peeves. But how do you invent an original spell? Well, I'll ask somebody who's invented spells before. Badia Alley. Let's go to Badia Alley. The harder accent to do. You can come to the courtyard now. Wait until you see what I'm painting. I think that went fairly well. Yeah, so she creates spells, doesn't she, for her artwork? So possibly. Hey, Liz. Kerobrin's chimera will eat nothing but steaks lately. Understandably, he probably doesn't. He's like a lion. Well, he's a lion head. Ben, I can't get trapped in a portrait if I stay outside. Or can I? You can. I think you could just fall into that water and fall into a painting with a fountain, Ben. See you later. Wow, we'd meet again. Let's duel again soon, Shiny. No, you're not enough of a threat. I like they've got Kiara. Look, Kiara's playing with Penny. I like that Penny's playing with Kiara, not Diego. I put him in his place after I beat him in a duel. I was hoping I'd find you here, Badia. A notorious shiny hunter. Have you come to watch me paint? Yeah, I'll watch paint. Perhaps I'll learn something. Lovely. I'd like some company. Oh. I usually start with enchantments to prepare a canvas. But what about the painting that you've been looking for? Did the Grey Lady help you find it? No. Peeves is the vault portrait. If you help me get it from him, I might be able to break the portrait curse. Of course, but what can I do? You mentioned you were inventing a new spell while you were painting your portrait of Beatrice Haywood. But I've yet to finish the spell, or Beatrice's portrait. I have to follow inspiration when it strikes, and inspiration led me back to this painting of Hogsmeade. I got the idea to have a shower of exploding stars rain over it, so I've been inventing a star shower spell. An exploding star shower? That sounds like a chaotic spectacle. You seem oddly excited by the idea of a chaotic spectacle. To get the vault portrait from Peeves, I need to create chaos on a grand scale. I was hoping you could teach me how to invent this new spell that would capture everyone's attention. But it sounds like you've already done it. Can you imagine it? A star shower at Hogwarts is hardly a prank. It's just fireworks, isn't it? But I'm fairly new at this, Shiny. The spells I invent are very simple and amateurish. And I can't get the spell to work. Not yet. Not even in the painting. Look. Okay. I can make the stars twinkle, but I can't get the stars to rain down. I mean, it does not look amateurish. Pretty skilled. Okay. And if I can't make the spell work in the painting, I can't make it work outside of the painting. Perhaps we can figure it out together. Walk me through your spell. I don't even know how do you invent spells? By working together. Right. Let's troubleshoot a spell. If we had a painting of Hogwarts, could we cast a star shower over it? Probably. If we can do it for this. There's no manual for troubleshooting spells. Right. Thank you. That's good. I'll recite it as you do. Stella Carusco. I need my wand. Wand! Accio wand! Not got my wand for today. My son thinks he's a wizard just because his name's Harry. He steals my wand. So, for now, you're going to have to do all the work. A star shower over Hogwarts could send students into a frenzy. How will we cast a star shower in real life if I can't make it happen in a painting? Yeah. Inventing spells is exciting. I can't wait to see what happens. Wait, so how do you do it? Do you just say something? I don't know what we're doing correctly. Inventing spells is frustrating. So I could be like, a tiesco elafilo, and it fills back up. Now that's a spell I can get behind. Yeah, you're saying the same things, but repeating yourself. Or maybe that's what we need to do. Repeat ourselves. Stella Carusco. I think you're just saying it wrong, Badia. So, it's no use. Perhaps Stella Carusco isn't meant to be. But a star shower spell is a brilliant idea, Badia. We can't give up on it now. What do you suppose we should do? I think one of us should paint a picture of Hogwarts if we eventually want to cast the spell here, and the other of us should do a little digging to figure out why the spell isn't working. I will do the digging. I thought for sure you'd have chosen the painting. I was only kidding, Jenny. Yes, I will be the artist, and you do the investigating. Brilliant. I can't paint. You start the painting, and I'll start investigating. Take it from someone else who's invented spells before. You might want to start in the library's restricted section. Okay. Could speak to Severus as well. I'm sweating just thinking about what we're going to do. Give me some time. To sweat? No. I'm just going to meet you in the library like any normal person would just meet their friend to create a spell. In the wizarding world, that would be normal. Maybe. Right, anyway. Runcana, you of all people should know it's after library hours. But I just remembered I left my self-inking quill on a shelf in the back of the library. How irresponsible of you. There will be consequences if your quill inks up my books before I find it. Brilliant work. I can't believe Pince fell for your trick. Me neither. I was so nervous. I think my ears were sweating. I thought you'd already sweated everything out. That's why I was waiting, Rowan. Now you tell me you're sweating from your ears as well. I should bring you every time I need to sneak into the restricted section. No. At least threaten him. I might bring Ben next time. I'm excited to explore it, but next time, let's find a professor to give us a permission note. Hopefully we won't need it next time to find a book that will help us fix Badia's spell. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be things that we need the restricted section for in the future. Quick, let's cast the unlocking spell on the door to the restricted section before Pince comes back. But can you do it? Because it's time to trick Madam Pince. Let's go to the library now. We're already in the library. Wait a minute. What's this? Alohomora. Quick, let's head into the restricted section before Pince returns. Did that count as a part? Oh, it counted as a part. I love how Rowan actually cast Alohomora when I said I didn't have a wand with me. Slightly freaky. The game is real life. That unlocking spell worked like a charm. Perhaps because it is a charm. No, I was trying to do a Rowan-like pun. I can't believe I'm here. Tomes upon tomes of dark magic. Is there no lamp in this place? And why did we need to come here, of all places, for the spell you and Badia are working on? The best spell books are here. I need to think like Peeves, just purely because I think the best books are in the restricted section, alright? And Badia suggested it's a good place to start if you want to invent a star shower spell that can cause a scene. Or else Peeves won't hand over the vault portrait that will help us break the portrait curse. So, what kind of spell creation book are we looking for? We'll know if we can find it. Let's just have a look around. Oh yeah, 8 hours to make up for that free part that we skipped. Yeah, I know the way you work, Jump City. Rawr. Cool. Hey look, that's one of those books. That's the Beast book. I found a book about inventing dark magic spells. These books have odd bumps and lumps. What's the spell book that I'm talking about? It's a monster book. Grr. Pull every book you can find on enchanted paintings. I don't think we need enchanted paintings. We should take notes that we can share with Badia. We just need purely spells that can help us cast learn how to cast new spells, create new spells. I don't care about Badia being able to make stars burst, shoot it round on her canvas. There's a whole section on unforgivable curses. This book feels like it's on fire. How long do we have until Pince realises that we're here? Not long, so quick. I could explore this place all night. We don't have all night. My eyes won't adjust to the darkness. I'm guessing this is going to go rawr. I think we've been through them all now. I found a book about inventing dark magic spells. That's the one. These books have odd bumps and lumps. Shelf is rather dusty. Pull every book on enchanted paintings. Yes, we know. Right, come on. I'm getting repetitive strain injury from tapping. This is time to drink tea. What was the spell for filling my cup up again? Mortius refillus. Mortius refillesco. If you could create a spell, any spell, what would you create and what would it be pronounced? Best spell wins the pride of it being real in real life. All of these books are not the one that helps us to cast a star shower spell like Badia's. This may be the most unpredictable trip to the library ever. I could have written 3 essays by now if we were in the library proper. Perhaps perfecting the star shower spell doesn't require any dark magic. What then? Light, cheerful magic. I know you're joking, but you may be onto something. I think I'll pay a visit to Professor Flitwick. Snape knows how to create spells. I suppose dark. So we're surprising Flitwick. Alright, let's hurry to the Crams classroom. I feel that Jam City just don't want to let go of Bill. That's why they're prolonging this year so long. It's just like, can't lose Bill. Hey, Bo. Ratepit keeps asking me why we don't have the vault portrait yet. Tell Ratepit we're close. She needs to understand how close we are to getting the portrait from Peeves. All we need to do is create the biggest mischief masterpiece in Hogwarts history. That's all we have to do, is it? Yeah. How's Charlie, by the way? After being in the wrong place at the wrong time, in the prefect's bathtub? Yeah. Will he ever forgive me for the tub full of frog prank? Charlie's a Weasley. He'll get over it. I told him it was for a good cause. Appeasing Peeves to get us closer to the next cursed vault. I could offer him a dragon. That he was like, oh, you angry at me, Charlie? I was just about to go to the magical creature reserve, just feed my dragon, bond with it. I don't know if you're still angry with me. Let's hope Flitwick can help us too. Flitwick? Oh, there you are.
Well, if it isn't Bill Weasley and Shiny Hunter, what brings you to see me today?
Badia Ali is inventing a new spell that isn't working, and I'm trying to figure out why.
How ambitious of you and Miss Alley.
I'm kind of just jumping on her bandwagon. Could you perhaps show Bill and I some creative casting techniques? It might help us to fix the spell.
Of course. Ready your wands and let's begin.
I don't have my wand on me right now without, like, going for it, so... Oh. Thank you. He just passed me a wand that I could practice with. So helpful, Flitwick. Alright.
Let's go back to basics. Swish and flick.
Yeah, that's Wingardium Leviosa. We've been doing that for 5 years. I'll be graduating soon. Should I have invented a spell by now? I feel like it's part of the experience. Enchanting a portrait is quite challenging.
Perhaps list for me what techniques you've tried thus far.
Well, we've tried pointing the wand and saying a charm name that we made up.
Should work. Stella Carusco. What a fine incantation.
It's quite nice. I would have just said Shooting Star Esco. Badia and I practiced in the courtyard.
Refer to any of my advanced spell books.
Okay.
It's always a delight to teach charms to such enthusiastic young minds.
Spell Invention requires some heavy reading. Yeah, let's go back to basics. Just swish and flick. Swish and flick until we get it. Swish and sip. Swish and sip.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, sorry, Flitwick. Right. Now, tell us, Flitwick, how do we do it? Rather than making us stand here with a wand, swishing and flicking and hoping.
I see no reason why our Twinkling Star spell won't work. Fortunately, most stars twinkle just fine all on their own.
Thank you, Professor Flitwick. I just feel frustrated when it comes to solving the mystery of this spell.
Practice here as long as you like. I have a cauldron delivery to check on. Good luck.
Wow, that was useless. I feel like practice makes perfect won't work this time, Bill. And I'm counting on the Star Shower spell as part of my mischief masterpiece. There's someone else who might be able to help. If it's Snape, I'm going to be like, I said that in the first place. You don't seem sure of it. There's a rumour. Oh, yeah. There's a rumour that Snape invented a few spells when he was a student at Hogwarts. Yeah. Jinxes, hexes, nasty business. Then I'll go to Snape next, and I know just who to bring with me. Somebody who... Wait, Barnaby. No, Marilla. Fine, I'll go to Potion's classroom now, but I want to see Snape more than I want to see you. That's quite an insult. I could have skipped Bill and Flitwick. Why are you dragging me along on this fishing expedition? Fishing? Because you remind me of a trout? Boom! Fish pun. I'm leaving. Look, it's not a fishing expedition. It's research. Did I say at any point there was a fishing expedition? Is that how I invited her? I'm trying to unravel the mystery of why Badia's Star Shower spell isn't working. I need to find out what Snipe knows. Snipe knows about the Spell Invention, mate. Bully for you. Why do I have to be here? You're an apprentice curse breaker. You're Snape's favourite. I like spending time with you. Do you know what, Marilla? You might not believe this, but I often like spending time with you. Being nice to me isn't going to work. I will break through your solid exterior at some point. You can be the one who tell Snape he needs help to get a portrait from a poltergeist. Well, we're not going to put it like that, quite like that, Snape. How are you? Put what quite like what to Snape? Professor Snape, I didn't hear you coming in. It's my classroom. Is Hunter disturbing your studies, Miss Snide? No, we're actually here together. Really? But it's not like we're friends or anything. Or are we best friends, Marula? Hunter is joking. Professor Snape, we're just here to ask you what you know about the spell invention. And why come to me about inventing spells? What have you heard? Well, you literally told me a while back that you had a spell that you might teach me that is Septum Sempra. Is it Sectum Sempra? Sectum Sempra. Septum. No, Septum is the... That's that, isn't it? Sectum. Sectum. Yeah. It's not septum. You're pronouncing it wrong. It's Sectum Sempra. Alright. There's a rumour that you invented some spells when you were a student at Hogwarts. You literally, I could have just said that there's not a rumour. You told me. Rumours are just that. Rumours. But a classmate of ours is inventing a spell. Would you help me figure out why it's not working? And if you won't help Hunter, I'd be interested in what you'd have to teach me, Professor Snape. Oh, she's helping. Very well. Tell me more about this spell you're inventing. Okay. Well, it's not as fancy as your spells in terms of probably won't help us in life that much. Inventing a spell requires natural talent, so I have heard. I think Stella Corusco is a ridiculous name for a spell. Thank you. The spell we're inventing is a star shower spell. Ask Hunter why we need this spell to work. Don't. The spell is Badia Ali's idea. She's a talented, enchanted portrait artist. The incantation for the new spell is Stella Corusco. You will not gain any knowledge by staring at me. Well, stop staring then. Stop staring, Shiny. Are you prepared to memorize everything I say? Are you prepared to memorize everything you say? Are you prepared to... Yep, I am. Speak. You're saying the same thing. I don't need to memorize it. Why would I need to memorize it when you just repeat the same thing again? Wait, what mission are we on? I don't know why. Will 100 be enough? I think we're close to the end. Are we going to get to this prank? This episode? I mean, at least we're inventing a charm. Maybe they're just breaking it up. So they need to stop breaking things up. So Badia and I have practiced the spell over and over with her Hogsmeade painting. Rowan Carner and I tried researching the spell invention and ideas in the library. Bill Weasley and I went to Professor Flitwick to help with the spellcasting techniques. Silence, Hunter. I'm thinking. I'm always telling Hunter to talk less and listen more. You too, Marula. So you're trying to invent a spell that rains stars. Yeah. And you are using the incantation Stella Corusco. Yes. Perhaps there's an advanced potion we need, or your incantation is wrong. What? I thought it was a stupid incantation. Corusco would make stars shimmer. It would not make them shower. Doing, Badia. Come to think of it, Flitwick said he didn't understand why a twinkling star spell wasn't working. Bill and I must not have mentioned it was a star shower spell. That's quite an important detail to leave out, Hunter. Professor Snape, you've solved the mystery, thank you. You still have to determine the correct incantation. I'll get started straight away. Or you could tell us, seeing as you know that Corusco is twinkling stars. Tell us. At least we're close to fixing the star shower spell. I can't wait to go and tell Badia. Right, let's go and tell her that she was the problem. It was all you. I'll meet you at the training ground soon. I hope you'll have good news about our training shower spell. I do. Oh my god, we're gonna do the prank next episode. Creating a new spell. That's what this chapter is about. Right. I'm not following you. Just so you know, as if you are not. You want to see this star shower spell. Good luck with your spell. You casting your new spell. Thank you, Bill. I will need it. Oh, wait. Oh no, we spoke to Marula, didn't we? Bad idea. Will my canvas get knocked over during flying class? Could do. It's pretty big. Oh, look at Charlie! Oh! I used to enjoy my baths. Now I'll only take showers. Charlie, I'm so sorry you ended up with a bath full of frogs. Would you believe Peeves drove me to pull that frog spawn soap prank? Yes, I believe it. Anyway, Bill says I have to forgive you. He says the prank was all part of you getting what you need from Peeves to break the portrait curse. It's true. I'm here to see Paddy Riley about the portrait situation. I'll let you get to it then, but let Bill know. I would have forgiven you about the frogs anyway. Why? Because you have a dragon. Not yet. I can't have my big brother thinking I do everything he says, just because he says so. Besides, it was a quality prank. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, I like Charlie. See, Charlie's just nice. Like, and then you got his brother, not Bill, but Percy. Ugh. What was all that about with Charlie Weasley? Frogs, if you can believe it. How are you? All right. I thought a change of scenery might help with the new spell invention. Brilliant. The training grounds will be perfect place to cast the new star shower spell. So you think the spell will work? Does this mean you have good news to report? Yes, it does. Let's see your Hogsmeade painting again, Badia, and let's stare at it. Now it's time to cast Stellar something. Stellar something. The spell incantation is Stellar Corusco. You see how they're twinkling? Well, we thought it was Stellar Corusco, but it turns out we need a new incantation. Let's practice the star shower spell, and I'll explain what you'll explain whilst casting the spell that you need to explain. How backward is that? Make no sense, Shiny. Your painting is great work of art, Badia. It is beautiful. So everything I invented was correct, except for the incantation? Yeah, you messed up. Stellar rain, stellar drizzle. None of these incantations are working. I suppose helping to invent the spell will make me a better artist? No. Bill and I went to Professor Flitwick for advice, and we need a new spell incantation. What word will inspire a shower? You've been practicing my spell more than I have. No, I haven't got my wand. The incantation we were using can only make the stars twinkle. So, this is my first spell inventing collaboration. Mine too, to be fair. I've not done it with anybody else. Rowan, Bill and Marula all helped me with my research. Your painting is a great work of art, Badia. It just needs rain, drizzle, mist. Right, what would I use? So we got a shower. Well, a shower. I like drizzle, but it's not very magical. Drizzlesco. Drizzling. Shower. Stellar rain. Stellar Rainerto. Rainverto. Rain go. No. Mist. Oh. Stellar Comet. Stellar Comet. Cometosa. Stellar Cometosa. That's what I'm going with. Stellar Cometosa. I feel like if it's got the word comet in, I'm gonna like. If it's Cometosa, comet's coming down. Right. I'm encouraged that the only thing off my spell was the incantation. Though I thought we were closer to figuring out the proper incantation for casting a star shower. Wait, I've got an idea. Charlie! Over here! Okay. What's going on? You told me you've only been taking showers lately. It's true. Right? Instead of baths. Because of the frogs. Too soon. No. Tell Badia about me about your showers. That's the weirdest question I've ever asked. What? I know. I usually keep myself and my art. Keep to myself and my art. But is it what everyone usually talks about? No. Just hear me out. What do you like about showers as opposed to baths, Charlie? No chance for frogs, mostly. And my fingertips don't get pruny if I stay too long in the shower. What else? I don't know. I like the hot steam rising and the water cascading. Better acoustics for singing. Cascading, Badia. Let's try some version of cascade for the incantation. Okay, that is quite a good one, actually. Dang. Oh yes, rain, drizzle, mist. We've been thinking too much in terms of weather. What is happening right now? Well, watch and hopefully we'll see. Stellar Cascade. Shoot, that is a good one. I think that's better. Mine sounds like comatose. Comatose. Stellar Cascade. Stellar Cascado. Alright. Stellar Cascado. What about Stella Cascadia? Oh, I like that. That's gotta work. Yes! And that's how you invent a brand new spell. Blimey, that's brilliant. Stella Cascadia, the star shower spell. Great work, Badia. I suppose we should thank Charlie and his showers. I guess so. I've got to get to Quidditch practice, but your painting is brilliant, Badia. Thank you, Charlie. This is so exciting. Now we can cast the star shower all over Hogwarts. Let's stick to a star shower over the courtyard. This is still a beginner's spell. These stars aren't only showering over one little street in my Hogsmeade painting. And look, it's quite pretty. Harmless star shower. Not very mischievous or chaotic. But when it comes to impressing Peeves, the star shower is the only part of this mischief masterpiece. For what comes next, I'll have to return to Hog's Head Inn. Wow, are we going to get another chapter of creating the next prank? And I mean, I like that chapter was a nice little filler because it wasn't actually thinking about pranked. It was creating a new spell, which is something we haven't done yet, and not really something that we got much experience of in the Wizarding world. So I enjoyed that. I quite like the idea that you were inventing stuff. It'd have been cool that you got to choose or make your own spell. That would be cool to be able to do in the future. Like you get to type in your own spell, and that's what it says. Because they don't verbalize it, do they? Audio wise, you just see the writing. So something that they could do in the future if we ever do invent our own spell around something or need to. That'd be cool. Okay, that's all for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's been a big one. We've had a lot of 2 8-hour parts, which is nice to see that they're in the chapters. They're releasing longer chapters. I think this makes better for them in terms of monetary sense, because I just spent £12-13 to get through it. Maybe actually 14, 15, 16, maybe like £21 because I used up my 275 gems. But I think it's they need to focus more on chapters and the content within them, and they've done that. So thank you, Gem City. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this chapter. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.